everyone, good afternoon. It is Wednesday, it is October 15th, and I just got home from work. It's about 4:45, and so I thought I would just get this in today's video because I'm not off this week. Usually I'm off either Tuesday or Wednesday, but this week I'm not off because I'm off the weekend. So I'm just kind of got home today. I'm gonna record really quick before my husband gets home and we start dinner and everything. If I am a mess, I am so sorry. I just literally got everything plugged in and I'm set up on my new craft table. So I will show you a little clip of the table. It has a tablecloth on it for right now. I just got a little cheap one because the paint is still curing underneath and I don't want to put my sewing machine on here and it stick or anything. So I'm hoping with this tablecloth, it'll give it time to, cure and nothing stick to it. So I am pointing at a down angle. I hope it's okay. My tripod was a little bit tall, and so I tried to push it down rather than putting it on the very back of the table and being so far away. So I don't have any finished objects this week, and I have 2 works in progress. I have some acquisitions to show you. It's just gonna be short and sweet. If you haven't grabbed anything, I just hurry and made myself some iced coffee. Kind of give me a little pick-me-up for the afternoon so I can get dinner going and all of that. Welcome. If this is your first time with me today, thank you so much for clicking on that button. I hope you do end up staying, subscribing, and hitting the thumbs up for this video. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. You guys know I appreciate you so much. Yes, let's get right into today. All right, so my first whip is going to be my 4th and final shawl for the Stunning String Studios Mystery Shawl Knit Along. It is called Murder at the Manor. Murder at the Manor. And I have finished the 2nd week. I actually think, I don't know, because originally she was gonna send like 2 parts of the pattern in the first week, but with everybody getting their kit so late, she sent the 2nd part. So I'm thinking it's week 2 on there. So let me show you. It is on a Aran weight base. It is in like her moss color. And here's what I have so far for the 2nd week. The light might be blowing it out a little bit, but can you see the cabling and the beautiful pattern? It's so cute. So I know originally last week I thought it was going to be a rectangle. I thought it was looking like that, but I thought it wouldn't be because the last one was. And so here is the top. So if you're looking at it, it's going to be like a half moon shawl, I believe. But we'll see more when we get to it. Oh, that light is just not doing good. All right, but it is beautiful. It is beautiful. So I'll cut up on that. The 3rd installment of the pattern should come out this Friday, and then I'm pretty sure we only have 1 more week after that because this is just a 4-week shawl. Let me show you. This is the yarn color. It's so pretty, very fall. Yeah, that is what I have completed on that. And then I know you guys saw my socks I did last week, so I do need to make it clear. So last week in my video I did say it was a sock club. It's technically called the Summerly Cuff Club volume 2. So it's all about the cuffs. She does share her sock pattern in there, and like I told you guys, I am just over the moon with the little differences in the heel pattern. So here is my first. The beautiful cabling in that cuff, beautiful. And so I finished my first sock, and this is using the Chelsea Yarns Enchanted Pages box from September. The colorway is called Thriller, and it came with this coordinating mini. I'm hoping it shows up good on camera because it's kind of hard to tell from here with it slanted down in the light, but there's the first sock. This is a fingering weight base. I'm doing it on magic loop. So here is the second one. I finished the cuff. I started knitting on the sock. I think I got a little over 30 rows in so far. I'm trying to go to 50. I think that's what I did on the last one. So yeah, hopefully by next week this is a finished object. But here is the color caked up. So pretty, so pretty. And it is in my Whimsy Stitches ghost bag. So that is all I have for works in progress. I mean, I feel like I have gotten a lot done, but I really haven't. But I have. I've also been spending time reading, which I feel like I haven't done in a while, but that gets me into acquisitions. So it's gonna be a little bit different acquisition. So I decided like I really need to start reading, and I have the ACOTAR book, the last book left, but I don't know, I just haven't really been wanting to get into that. I don't know why. I enjoyed the whole series except for the little blue book. I could not get into that. I did read it, but it took me a while. But I was like, you know, let's just get something different. So I was watching Haley Pham on YouTube, and she does book reviews, all of that. She actually has a book coming out next year. And she was talking about her book of the month club. And I was like, you know, that sounds like something different. Every month I just have to choose one book. I can get different genres, like it's not always the same. And I thought, you know, let's just see, because sometimes I feel like maybe I'll like something that I normally wouldn't pick. And that's kind of like the whole reason behind the club. So I went on there and I picked, and you could always skip a month or cancel at any time. So I thought, you know, I'm really not getting into anything that I can't get out of. But I ended up picking this book. It's called Never Over by Claire Gilmore. And I started this the night before last. I'm already like almost halfway in. And from the moment I started reading this, it just hooked me. It's about a girl who is trying to be a songwriter, and she's kind of lost her inspiration, and so she figures, let's try to find her ex-boyfriend because that's when she had the best writing, and let's see if he'll just fall in love with her to break her heart again. And so that's the gist of it, and so I am really enjoying it. It's just different, it's fun. I can't say I haven't been reading. With the Stunning String Studio mystery series, there is a series by C.J. Archer called the Cleopatra Fox mystery series. And I have absolutely loved that. But this was the last book of the series and the last month for reading it. I've already read it. It was great, and I thought I need to get something else because I'm not planning on doing that series next year. And let's just keep the momentum going. And yeah, I decided to get this. I have absolutely enjoyed this book. It is definitely probably going to keep me away from my knitting a little bit the next couple days. But you know, I'm okay with that. I really want to pick up reading again. And the one thing that is so hard for me, why I love audiobooks, is because I can still knit, crochet, do crafty things at the same time. And so yeah, I definitely decided to try this, and I love it. So if you guys want to you know, read something that you normally wouldn't read, and you can pick one, I suggest you go check out the Book of the Month Club and see what that's about. I will leave a link below. And then, so you guys know I've been trying to find something to make my daughter-in-law and my son's stocking, because she likes Harry Potter, he likes Star Wars. And so I had looked into the cross-stitching patterns, I couldn't really figure because some of the patterns were like in a big part, but with so many tiny stitches, I was like, well, that kind of inspired me to just kind of look at other things. And so I found a Harry Potter knitting book and I found a Star Wars knitting book, and I'm gonna try to take the two from there and make the stocking. So let me show you the first one. This is the book that I bought. It's called Harry Potter Knitting Magic, and it is by Tanis Gray. And I found a couple things I want to make. So the first one that I thought, let me see if I can actually find the picture so I don't show off the pattern. So they have this part, which has like the glasses. Ooh, that light's terrible. It has the glasses on there, and it has cups. It has some different things from there. And then I found this that has the 9 3/4 pattern. And then there is, oh, that would probably show it. So I think like on this last one that I just showed you, it did have, whoops, what did I do with it? Let's see. Oh, it also did show in that scarf the bus. So like I have some options. There's some other ones. There's a golden snitch. And then I'll do some cat ones. But the other pattern that I found that I really want to make, I thought it is so cute, kind of flares out from the bottom, is this cute sweater. I think I would really like to wear that. I think if I did it in a solid color, I could wear it to work. But I feel like I'd probably get bored if I didn't do the pattern, so I might just make it for wearing on the weekends or whatever. But I might start that project also. So I found those, and then what came in the mail today, so I haven't even opened it up. So let me open it up really quick. All right, I opened the box. So the other one I got is the Star Wars Knitting the Galaxy book. I haven't even looked at it yet, but I did look at like the examples online. And I think I'm gonna be able to find some cute patterns. I think they were in the hat and the shawl one in here to make for my son's stocking. So yeah, can't wait to start looking through that. But I even might make him a hat for Christmas to put in his stocking. So yeah, super excited about those. And then my daughter, I don't know if you saw I think I put it on Instagram and Facebook, but I got a package for my daughter this week, and she made me this cute little pumpkin purse. She crocheted it. So there it goes. Here's the handle. So cute. Isn't that just adorable? I love it. So yes, that is all the acquisitions that I have. But I'm super excited to find some patterns for the stockings, get going on those, and that is all I have this week for all my projects, all my acquisitions. But I don't have any life news other than like still the camping trip in November. This weekend I have off, and we thought about just going for the weekend, but I just really want to just stay home, relax, not have to worry. Not that I wouldn't relax going camping, but like having to get everything ready, go, and then spend like half the Saturday packing up to come back. I just really want to relax this weekend and enjoy just staying home and cooking. I bought a whole bunch of groceries last week at Sam's Club, and I bought a bunch of meat and stuff. So I'd like to try to like get a lot of that cooked up so we can meal prep for the week. But yeah, so that's all I have. Like I said, it's short and sweet this week. I hope you guys are making beautiful things. If you've made it this far in the video, please put a comment with a pumpkin down below. And I will see you guys back here next week for episode 63, I believe. Yeah, so it's episode 62 this week, so next week we'll be back to 63. I hope you guys have a great week. Happy making, and I will see you later. Bye!